Hey y'all, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel, The Budgeting Biologist. My name is Brittany. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping on this little old video. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you as always so much for coming back. Today, I'm going to be going over my budget for May 2023. So if you're interested in that type of content, please give this video a like, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Your girl would appreciate it. Let's hop into this video, y'all. Happy May. I am so happy to be back on my channel. I had to take a break just because everything with moving into the house was so crazy. And I have some major updates for y'all. So I'm gonna go into that first. So we are all in the new house. The move was actually very smooth, probably because we decided to not be cheap and get movers. Best decision ever. So the move itself went well. The only thing that kind of was a little bit annoying was it took us a couple of days to get Wi-Fi because Verizon messed up our move order and all that. But either way, it's all good now. We have Wi-Fi. We are good to go. And we have had to make our first major purchase as home buyers. Right? I know, guys. So we decided to go ahead and get a brand new HVAC system for this house. And the way my partner and I reasoned it is that right now we are in the position where we can do things like get a new HVAC and financially not be too impacted by it. So when we got this house inspected, our inspector let us know that the HVAC for the house was 25 years old and was basically at the end of its life. So we had a couple of different HVAC techs come out and look at it, and the consensus in general for all of them was like, yeah, you can go ahead and get it maintenance and it may get you 2 more years, but you're gonna have to get it replaced soon anyway because it is old. And the HVAC that we had previously, they didn't even make the parts for it anymore. So if it broke down, we would be SOL. So we decided that we were just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and get the whole thing replaced. The air conditioner, the heat pump, they cleaned our air ducts for free. And all that in total was $8,000. Yes, y'all, $8,000. So I'm gonna have to take my portion of that out of savings. I'm fine with that. That's exactly what my savings are for. And this is a pretty good use. And now I have peace of mind that our HVAC is new. It's good. It's been installed properly. And it'll be great for pretty much the majority of the time that we live in this house. So very happy about that. Other than that, everything else went well with the move. Thanks so much for your support, all y'all suggesting kind words, comments on this home buying process. It was really appreciated. But let's get to what y'all are here for, which is my budget. So go ahead, if suits your fancy, tickles your fancy, grab your paper, grab your iPad, whatever you do to budget, and maybe budget along with me. So let's hop into that portion of the video. Okay, I always like to start with my income. I am a full-time salaried employee at my job, which means more or less I get paid the same thing every month. And I get paid semi-monthly, which means I always get 2 paychecks per month. So I've already pre-filled in the information. So for paycheck 1, I'm going to be getting paid $2,455.49. And paycheck 2, I should get $2,455.48. So if we add that up, that gives us a total of $4,910.97. I'm gonna round down to $4,910, and that additional 97 cents is going to go towards my buffer. Okay, so I am a zero-based budgeter, which means every dollar that I get paid has a place in my budget. And I always like to start off when I budget by paying myself first, investing in myself first. And this is just, very sound financial advice you hear all the time. And for me, it doesn't really matter how much I'm able to put away. As long as I'm able to put away something, I feel good about it. So for my personal savings, I'm going to be putting aside $1,500. And this is because, having to buy the HVAC plus all the other expenses we incurred moving into the house, my savings took a definite hit, and I definitely need to be building it back up. So I'm going to be putting $1,500 in my personal savings. My Roth IRA is going to be getting $500. And then I will be investing $100 this month, either into iBond or just my like Robinhood account that I use. So I'm gonna add up how much I'm putting away for savings. So we are putting a total of $2,100 away for savings. So right now, if I do 4,910 minus 2,100, 4,910 minus 2,100, that leaves us with $2,810 for everything else in our budget. And then over here to the side, I am tracking how much I'm putting away each category and then what I have left over after I account for the previous category. I hope that makes sense. All right, so moving on to my fixed expenses. This has changed a little bit from the last time I've done my budget. I decided to break it down into shared and then just fixed expenses for myself. So shared, of course, are the fixed expenses that I share with my partner, which include now mortgage, water, electric, groceries, and Wi-Fi. So for our Wi-Fi, I'm gonna be putting away $60. Groceries, I'm gonna be doing $240 for my portion. Electric is going to be getting $100. We did sign up for the budget billing with our electric company, and we already got our first bill. It was around $145 total. So that's what it should be for the rest of this year. So we're gonna put a little bit over that just to cover us in case it changes, but $200 a month should be okay. Water, we are going to be putting aside $50. And this is probably way too much for water, to be honest with you. But again, just like with electric, we like to have a little bit over, what we basically are expecting. And then my mortgage, my portion of the mortgage is $1,426 for my portion of our mortgage. For my fixed expenses that are just for me, I only have my cell phone and then my Apple, which is my Apple Music, and then my iCloud storage. So for my cell phone bill, that is always $37.70. And I think I'm just gonna round that to 38. And then my Apple Music and my iCloud storage is $7.28. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and round that up to $8. So now I'm gonna add up my fixed expenses. So in total for my fixed expenses, we have $1,922 that we need to set aside for our fixed expenses. And this basically covers the bare minimum minus gas of what I need to live on. So I'm pretty happy with this. You know, obviously I'm paying a lot more in mortgage than I did in rent, but overall I'm still pretty happy with the amount of money that I'm spending on fixed expenses each month relative to my income. So to see what we have left over, we're gonna do 2,810 minus 1,922. That leaves us with $888 left over to divvy up between our variable expenses and sinking funds. All right, so moving on to our variable expenses, I'm gonna be setting aside $120 for gas this month, just because, you know, I am driving more and I do live a little bit further away from my job than I previously did. Beauty is going to be getting $40. Shopping is going to be getting $40. Spending is also going to be getting $40. I get a lot of questions on the difference between shopping and spending. This is basically personal care items, and this is really spending like coffee money at my job. So, and this is the actual cash that I do carry around with me. Giving is going to be getting $10. This is also cash that I carry around with me. Fun is going to be getting $200. One of my really good friends is back in town this month, so I will be going out to dinner with her. Actually, not dinner. I live in DC, y'all, the DC area, so we're going to brunch most likely. So I want to make sure I put aside an ample amount of money for that. Eating out is going to be getting $65, and pet, which is for my dog Titan, it's going to be $10. This is not his food. That gets paid separately from me and my boyfriend. This is just if I want to get him something special during the month. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add up my my variable expenses. So in total for my variable expenses, that is $525. Okay, so we had $888 left over. We're putting $525 towards our variable expenses. So we do 888 minus 525, and that leaves us with $363 left over to put towards our sinking funds. So doing pretty well here. All right, now on to my favorite category, which is my sinking funds. So these are the sinking funds that I have here. I'm gonna be starting off with car insurance, which is always going to get $95. I think I'm going to go ahead and fund, electronics I know is getting $0. Brittany I know is getting $0. I forgot to write clothes on here. And I'm on a no buy for clothes this year. That's also getting $0. So let's see. Medical, I know I want to give $40. So we have 95 plus 40 so far. So that's 135. I think I want to fund gifts next because Mother's Day is coming up. Father's Day is coming up. My sister's birthday. So I think I'm going to give gifts $100. So we're at $235. Next, I think I'm going to fund car maintenance. I think I'm going to give car maintenance $40. I have a good amount of money in this fund already. So, you know, I feel pretty comfortable with this. So right now we are at $275. I think I'm going to do future next. Future, I think I'm going to go ahead and give future $50. So we're at $325. Now I have 2 funds left. Well, actually 3 funds. YouTube is fully funded, so I'm actually going to give that $0. So now we have Christmas and vacation. I've really been lacking on Christmas. Like I've been totally neglecting Christmas altogether. So I think I'm going to give Christmas $20 for right now. So that leaves us with $345. We have basically put in our sinking funds, and I'm going to put the rest in vacation, which is $363 minus $345, which means $18 is going into vacation. And after buying this house, y'all, I could tell you we ain't going nowhere no time soon. So let me go ahead and add this up to make sure I got it right, and I'm gonna be right back. So got the math right. We are putting $363 towards our sinking funds. So again, $363 towards our sinking funds, which means we have $0 left, which means the final amount of money we have left to budget is, of course, $0. Completing our $0-based budget. Okay, y'all, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up my video. If you did enjoy it, again, please consider giving this video a like, commenting, of course, subscribing. I am hopefully gonna be back with a lot more content, on my channel. I'm really excited. And I'm really glad this house buying process is over, and, just looking forward to settling in. And of course, I'm about to say something very cheesy, y'all. Make this house into a home. But other than that, thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.